and stuff in a good way. This has really been an honor for me to do this, and I've always admired Ken, and we have an excellent relationship, always have, since the very first election, and especially when he announced for office and my mother wanted to support him, even though she was a lifelong Republican. She liked Ken a whole lot better than she liked the opposition, so in honor of my mother and with respect to my mother, I'm just really pleased and honored to be here and to perform this oath of office for the 4th time, and I hope for many more. Thank you.
She rose to me. I would be remiss if I didn't recognize the very valuable members of my staff, starting with Chief Deputy Tom Caviello, and Anna Ford, where's Anna in the back there? Patricia Hargraves, Julia Nelson, Jackie Arocho, and the truth is, I get all the credit, I get all the press, they do all the work, and I'm very fortunate, very fortunate. They have, in the last dozen years, somehow banded together to make me a star, and I appreciate that.
Hear, hear.
One interesting thing, we were talking earlier this morning in the back about the dynamics of what we do here in marriage. The uniqueness of that whole situation is that times are really bad right now. I mean, they stink. We're in a recession, the economy's going down the toilet. But the good news is, if there is any, is that when we are at war, when the economy's going down the toilet, more people get married. Fewer people get divorced. And the ones that aren't real happy with their situation, even though married, tend to gut it out and try to make it last longer. So if you're looking for the half-empty or half-full part of the glass, when you're looking at what's going on around the globe right now, more people are getting married, and those that are married, even though they may not be living in total bliss, or at least gutting it out and staying married a little bit longer. Relationships, much like our economy, require an investment of time and of energy. And in that respect, the money manager that used to guide the funds that I had before they disappeared reminded me that I needed to look at my investments as a long-term investment. And you need to look at things long-term. Well, I've been very fortunate because the journey that I have embarked upon many, many, many years ago, involving my personal relationship, involved Olga, who is the one with all the teeth smiling up here in the front, who's my much better half, who helped me get through this. She let me chase my dreams and do all the crazy, stupid things that no one else would tolerate. And she had the patience to sort of guide me through that. So for that, I am very grateful. And even though I'm not the Vice President-elect, I still think you're drop-dead gorgeous. I started with Newcastle County in 1973, and for those of you that aren't real good at math, that was about 36 years ago. I was the Public Information Officer for Newcastle County. I weighed about 130 pounds. My hair was black. And look at me now. I'm 200 pounds. Okay, I lied. It's over 200 pounds, and my hair is almost white. But it's been a great trip. I've enjoyed the journey, and I'm excited about what's in store the next 4 years, even though the truth is they'll probably be the most challenging 4 years that I've had experienced in Newcastle County. We don't have that big pot of gold anymore at the end of the rainbow. There's no more big fat surplus. We have to, the people expect us to do more with less. And the big challenge right now with council, especially in the administration, is trying to preserve the jobs we do have for the employees that we have, trying to make the budgets as lean as possible, and trying to find unique and different ways to generate revenue. We've been very fortunate in doing that in this office, and in the next 4 years, hopefully we'll come up with some more intriguing ways to bring a little more money to the table. The county executive and the row officer face really difficult times. I want to remind you that tomorrow night he's to be sworn in at 6 p.m. in council chambers. So if at all possible, I would like to invite you to go down there and take part and enjoy that. The last time I ran unopposed. I was elected by 395,000 votes. That either means that people really like what I do, or as Olga often reminds me, to keep me well balanced, nobody else wants the job. I would like to think that it's somewhere in the middle. So with that, I'm tickled to death to be here. I want to thank you guys for coming here. And something we're going to do a little bit differently as we break again, keeping it casual so we can eat some of this good food here, is in the past, I have always sworn my chief deputy because he gets his powers through me, not from me, but through me. In my absence, he can swear people in, or he can marry people. He can perform whatever function that I do in my absence or with my authority. And I've always just issued that oath of office as all my predecessors did in the past. But today, just to make it a little bit more special, because he's so much older than I. Okay, he's not really older than I, but he's been an old friend, a long-time friend. I would like to invite the judge to come forward again and issue him his oath of office. So Tom, if you'll come on up.
Absolutely.
Here we go. We have a Bible here. Who would you like to have hold the Bible?
Well, I thought since you got me into this mess, maybe you should be the one holding the Bible.
All right, it'll be my honor.
Uh-oh, Mike Walsh is on the golf course.
Welcome, Michael.
He smelled food. He smelled food.
You're a dishonor. Hey, Mike. Hey, guys.
I, Thomas J. Coviello,
I, Thomas J. Coviello,
do hereby swear to carry out
do hereby swear to carry out
the responsibilities of Chief Deputy
the responsibilities of Chief Deputy
of the Clerk of the Peace,
of the Clerk of the Peace,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
freely acknowledging that the powers of this office
freely acknowledging that the powers of this office
flow from the people
flow from the people
that I am privileged to represent.
that I am privileged to represent.
I further swear always to place the public
I always swear to always place the public
above any special or personal interest,
above any special or personal interest,
and to respect the right of future generations
and to respect the right of future generations
to share the rich, historic, and natural heritage of Delaware.
to share the
Rich, historic,
historic
and natural heritage
and natural heritage
of Delaware.
of Delaware.
In doing so, I will always uphold and defend
In doing so, I will always uphold and defend
the constitutions of my country and my state.
the constitutions of my country and my state.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you.
You're quite welcome. My pleasure. My honor.
Tom's lovely wife Carol couldn't make it today, so there's a line here after I sign for a witness. So Olga, why don't you come up here? And lastly, where's Anna?
She might be waiting.
Can somebody find her for me?